Hello and welcome to Let's Talk SEO. So Google has been on trial, and for those who have not been following, it's USA versus Google. And one of the things that's been mentioned in the latest documents or the transcripts that were published a few days ago was DeepRank. Now, DeepRank was a major update. Google admits that DeepRank is a major update and it plays a role in how search works. Now, DeepRank is described as one of the most significant updates to Google in the past 5 years. It was a major change, really on the scale of RankBrain. But that's not the most important news here. But the reason I mentioned this was because many SEOs don't really know about DeepRank. They know about MUM, the Panda update, and a few other ones, but DeepRank is something not many people discuss because there are not a lot of details about DeepRank. During the trial, DeepRank was brought up a lot, and the transcripts show this, and there's a link in the description to the transcripts if you want to read it. It's a PDF, by the way. So the impact on search results from DeepRank led to changes in rankings for billions of search terms and for billions of users every day. It uses deep learning technology. The technology allows for the algorithm to better understand what people are searching for based on the nuances of languages, and use those queries and use the results that people see and the feedback people give via their clicks and impressions to fine-tune results for those queries. The document highlights that Google's search algorithm, including DeepRank, is constantly evolving, but it's DeepRank that's doing the most of the evolving, and then as you will see, it's helping other smaller parts of the algorithm evolve with it, other smaller modules, if you may. And so these changes are part of Google's ongoing efforts, according to the document, and they're consistently improving the quality of these search results by fine-tuning the algorithm. Here's a part that helped me validate a lot of the things that I was seeing from my test websites. So Panudang Nayak, now I hope I'm not butchering his name, and I probably am. So he was called to the stand and he was asked a few questions. Google search uses engagement signals to rank search results. Panudang Nayak, who is also a Google fellow, as I mentioned, explained the importance of these signals in determining the relevance and ranking of search results. And so this is something I've been talking a lot about. I tell my clients about that if you're getting more traffic as a whole, you will start ranking for even the harder keywords, which was otherwise not be possible if you were not getting the traffic. And so it's important to build those cluster pages so that you start getting traffic. So if you're getting zero traffic, even if you're trying to rank for a keyword that's 0 or 1 on the difficulty scale, you're going to have a hard time ranking for that initially. But once you start getting traffic, and I suggest also if you're a brand new site, try to do some social media work to get some traffic to your site, and then that will help you rank because it shows Google that this website is getting traffic, it is getting engagement, and you're motivating Google, or you're motivating its search algorithm to take a second look at your site. And so over time, as the traffic increases, you will start ranking for the more harder terms, which were otherwise you would not rank for. The other one is the MUM update. Now, the MUM algorithm, most people think, and even I kind of thought, that the MUM algorithm was responsible for a lot of the way how the search results were presented. But as it turns out, MUM is used to train a lot of the smaller parts of the algorithm in order to save processing power. And processing power was brought up a lot during the trial because a major algorithm would literally not be sustainable because of how much processing power it requires. And so what they've done is that they have the major algorithm train the smaller algorithms that run on less power but do specific tasks in search. So there's an algorithm perhaps, and this is my assumption, that looks at user engagement. The other one looks at clicks. The other one determines how keywords are, the intent of keywords and people searching what their intent is when they're using those keywords. And there are a lot of these smaller algorithms that are being trained by the larger algorithm, with MUM being one of them. And this was highlighted during the trial because they were trying to reduce computation power, because a lot of this was being consumed by the major algorithm. So one of the approaches was that they could have broken down the algorithm, but that would not be sustainable because breaking down the algorithm was segmented. So what they did was they created a lot of smaller algorithms, and then there's a major algorithm. And the major algorithm teaches or trains the other smaller algorithms based on the data that it gets from the smaller algorithms. Now, the exact workings of the algorithm is obviously not transparent. During the trial, they have tried to ask Google employees. They've tried to get some transparency out of Google, but obviously Google is not telling us anything. But as SEOs, this is something that helps us determine whether or not the data we're seeing in our testing is actually something that Google is in fact doing on the algorithm end. The other thing that came out of this was that most of their algorithm is automatic or it's automated. The learning is automated, the results are automated, the data collection is automated, and there's very little human intervention. And when there is a human intervention, it's in very rare circumstances. So Google employees cannot really control what ranks and what does not rank. So that's it for this video. If you want to take a look at the document, there's a link in the description. There I have another video on product page psychology, which you can check out. It should be in the end screen. And I also have a video about how to recover from the November 2023 Google update. The link is also in the end screen. So like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.